What's up with it? It's your boy Nuni back with another reading. This is going to be an all signs reading. We're going to be asking a question. What are their next actions towards you? What am I looking for? I think we went backwards yesterday. Or the day before. It was backwards. Yeah, it was backwards. Alright, cool. So now I know where we are with it. Hey Melanie, what's up, Linus Kitty? Hey there, Kimmy. Let me see. Go to my channel real quick. Hey Danny. Hey y'all, does it sound like does it sound like the fan is blowing in my microphone? Can you hear me? Does it sound like I'm muffled or like I'm low? Let me know something real quick so that way I don't go this whole reading without y'all being able to hear me. What's up, Chantel? Chantelli. Sound good? Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's all I wanted to know. Because the fan's blowing directly on me, I didn't feel like putting the AC on. Because it's really not that hot. It's just a little, you know what I mean? Just a little uncomfortable, but not really. So I didn't want to because then when the AC come on, then I get cold. And then I'd be annoyed. So I'd be like hot and cold, and I'd be feeling I just be feeling old. What's up, Nita B with the support? You just got finished with the Thunderbolts movie. What's the Thunderbolts? What's the Thunderbolts movie? You said we hear it, but it's in the background, not in the mic. Okay, cool. All right, cool. As long as it doesn't mess up like you guys hearing me. All right. Let me just get a couple shuffles in real quick. So we're going forward today too, y'all. See what their next actions are. I guess I'll differentiate if it's I don't know. We'll just differentiate. I guess there'll be some type of differentiation I'm gonna need to do in the middle of this. Because I was just feeling called to tell you that, if it's a problem, I'll differentiate. So I guess I'm just gonna have to let you know, what's the difference or what's happening or something like that. Also, something I haven't done in a while. I like to thank all those people who be booking those personal readings. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all those people who be donating during these lives. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. For real, I almost didn't come, y'all. I was fitting to go outside. It's nice as fuck. I've been outside just strolling around. You know what I mean? I done walked to the gas station a million times. Nothing there that I want. You know what I mean? We got a little shopping center back there, so I've been going there. It's really nowhere that I really want to go, so that's why I ain't go, I ain't leave. You know what I mean? I don't really feel like interacting with people, but I do want to look at people. You get what I'm saying? I do want to people watch, but I don't really want to, socialize just yet. I just want to kind of observe them. What y'all doing over there? Okay, I see that. Cool. I'm just going to sit over here and watch y'all do that. Yep. It's one of those things. All right, anyway, we'll get started. Aries. Bam. All right, so Aries. What are the next actions towards you? All right, what's the next action towards you? All right, Three of Pentacles. All right, so they could be planning to apply pressure. That's what they are. They're planning to apply pressure, but they also want to make it seem like they're not really pressed to make this go anywhere. Could be doing the Sag, could be doing the Capricorn. Yeah, could be doing the Aries, the Sag. So they're going to try to invite themselves into maybe your plans, or try to invite you into their plans, without asking you. That's what it is. They're going to try to, because it's somebody who gets jealous very easily or jealous very quickly. For some of y'all, they feel like you guys are maybe changing up on them, or you guys are getting distracted, or something like that. Maybe they feel like you're not as passionate about them, so they're going to try to invite themselves into you, or do something that shows that they're showing out, that they're acting out in whatever way it is. All right, so they're going to get over their fear, maybe of rejection or being told no by you, and they're going to approach you. Maybe they're going to offer you an opportunity that they feel like they should have offered you before, or invite you to go somewhere before, but they kind of reneged or maybe hesitated on. So they're going to take action in a way that they maybe hesitated before. Yeah, we got the Strength here. So their intention is to try to win you over, try to convince you that they're a better partner, or try to convince you that you need to give them more time, more attention. It's something like that. They intend to try to build with you, get on the same page in whatever way. Some of y'all just want to do something together as a team, as a unit, maybe collab, maybe work together in general, maybe be more supportive. There's the next action, maybe to help you do something, maybe help you fix something, help you figure something out. something like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they want to kind of make it seem like they're not as interested, maybe in like, for some of y'all, sex, but for others, they're gonna try to make it seem like they're not as interested in like maybe spending a lot of time with you. You said what? You better be getting home or getting some rest. You're still looking like you need a vacay. Do I? Oh, no, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Anyway, so they're going to talk to her. So next action, truthfully, it may be like to try to talk to you, but it's to try to plan something for maybe later on in the evening or later on this week or later or any week, whenever you guys decide to talk. It's a kind of plan for later on in another time or for later at night, something like that. They want to invite you guys out, but they're not quite sure how you're going to react to them or respond to them. So I guess they're going to just try to catch your attention more. This could be even like maybe a comment on social media, or this could be like they send you an invite on social media. I kind of feel like they want you to be a part of something that they have going on. That's the first thing. So either they invite themselves into something you have going on, or they're going to invite you into something that they got going on. And it's not even strategized. It's just going to be rather impulsive. So I guess whenever they see you, whenever you run into them, maybe the next time you hear from them, it's going to be impulsive. They're just going to maybe invite themselves into you, which could just sometimes, even if they called you, inviting themselves into your space or inviting themselves into your personal time is just like calling, texting, you know what I mean, messaging you, sending you reels, pictures, flicks, something along the lines of that, all right? They're going to do something like that. They're going to get over their fear, though. Their fear of being told no, their fear of rejection, or their fear of things not going as far as they hoped or as far as they planned. You know what I mean? So I guess they're just going to try to maybe be more persistent without being persistent. I don't know how you, well, I guess persistent is just like texting you, but like not doing too much. But with this Page of Wands in reverse, I really feel like they want your attention. They want you guys to enjoy, you know what I mean, the time together. They want you guys to like find them more attractive. So some of y'all, they may feel like you guys aren't like as devoted anymore, or aren't as like pressed anymore to make this situation go forward between y'all. So I kind of feel like they're going to probably be talking to friends about you guys, coming up with a little plan, a little strategy, what you think I should do next, and then they're going to take action in that way. You know what I mean? The attention just to get your attention back on them. So it's nothing really major here. I almost would have felt like this would have been more exciting in another way, but it's not. So maybe you even get gifted something. Maybe they gift you something, or they do something charitable as a way of trying to gain your respect or to gain your attention from them. Something like that is going to happen here. All right. They may get a lot more bolder too with the way they communicate or the way they talk to y'all. They may start talking like they're in charge, or start talking like they want to take lead, or start talking like they're going to like control the situation. So maybe they start bossing up in a way. You know, maybe they get stronger. Maybe they start getting active. So maybe they start doing something. Maybe they start like working out. Maybe they feel, because the Page of Wands could be somebody who's inspired by you. So maybe they get inspired by you, or they do something that they feel will inspire you to take action. It's one of the two. The intention is to get your attention and get you guys to like spend time together or do something together. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Leo, Capricorn, all the same signs. Maybe a razzle dazzle could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. Nothing super special there for y'all, Aries. They ain't gonna do too much. They just want to be around y'all, just be in y'all space or have you guys in their space. So it ain't super special. Not super special there. I kind of thought they was gonna go a little crazier. All right, Taurus. Their next action. All right, unexpectedly be vulnerable. All right, so they may try to say something that they feel will like shock you a little bit, or like maybe like catch you off guard emotionally. All right, so it could be a Libra, it could be an Aries, it could be a Scorpio. So the intention is to catch you off guard, maybe hurt your feelings a little bit with something, or surprise you in a way. Oh, Queen of Wands. Oh, no, Six of Wands. Six of Wands and the Moon. All right. So that's still a form of them wanting to be vulnerable towards you guys. But they want your attention again. Same vibe. So they're going to show off. This one's going to show off a lot more. They're going to reveal parts of themselves that they didn't reveal to you before. So maybe they let you in on a secret, or maybe they start to like reveal more about themselves to you. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they got Knight of Pentacles. So that was like slowly. So this person's about to slowly start opening up, slowly start putting on their like best traits, maybe their best appearance, their best outfits. They're going to do a lot to try to get your attention. So this is somebody who's like fantasized about you guys, or obsessed about you guys, or they just kind of wonder like how you feel about them. Six of Cups. So they're going to try to spend some time with y'all. Like, even if it's just like unofficial time, like maybe they just drop you off some Grubhub. Maybe they just text you, hey, good morning. Maybe because like Knight of Pentacles is like inconsistent, but when it's in reverse, there's a motive to it, and the motive is usually because I'm looking for it back. So maybe they just want to reply back. Maybe they even want to flatter you. Six of Wands could be like they praise you. Maybe they say like great job, or like, you know, maybe this could even be like a like on like social media, because the Knight of Pentacles could be sometimes timid. They're not always consistent, but like this is the way to catch your attention. But like maybe I don't like every post you post. Maybe I don't like every picture you post. Maybe I don't comment every time I see you post. Maybe I don't say hi every time I see you. They're going to acknowledge you guys. All right. So I guess they're trying to break the mystery or the confusion between y'all, or the vagueness. There's an intention to try to break some type of vagueness. Like, what are we? You know what I mean? So they're going to maybe try to give you more attention, more acknowledgement. You know what I mean? And maybe even try to do something for you, or get you to do something for them. Like that, the intention may be like, can you help me do this? Can you do this for me? As an intention to try to get you around them. So they may expose some type of vulnerability that they're dealing with, which could be anything. Three of Swords sometimes could be like they stub their toe, or, you know what I mean, maybe their tire's flat or something. Sometimes it could be like, I don't know, you know what I mean, I didn't get that paycheck I thought I was going to get. Like something, it can sometimes be like emotionally manipulative at a time, you know what I mean, but you may not be aware of it. It's just that this person wants your attention or wants your admiration on them. All right, we got the Judgment here. So they're going to be looking for any signs that they're making an impact with the interaction between y'all. They're going to be looking for signs that you guys are attracted to them in that light. Because it's somebody who sees you guys as like love at first sight. So like when they first saw you, it was like, or whenever they first see you, they're like, damn, she look good, he look good. So they're going to be looking for opportunities to take action on you, or opportunities to like get you to take action. You know what I mean? And this could even sometimes be like a bribe, or like a, what do they call it? Like not a consolation, but like it's not. I'm gonna say bribe for now, but it's kind of like I give you something extra. I give you something to kind of make you want to like do it. So maybe I almost want to say they show you their body, show you their leg, or they do something like that. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they're not going to put a whole lot of effort into it. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're not going to put a whole lot of effort into it, but it is strategic. So like this is somebody who maybe is a little bit timid around you because they don't really know how you feel. So the vibe is to try to like get you to praise them, get you to acknowledge them, get you to notice them. It is not, and if you do, then they'll try to return that favor, or try to like return the same energy back towards you. You know what I mean? So they may shout your praises if you shout theirs. They may invite you to be around them too with this Knight of Pentacles, or invite you to do something with them, spend time with them, take off from work. Maybe they take off from work, or something like that. Maybe they work in with you, whatever you're doing. They may try to work in with you. I know they want to spend some time, but then for some of y'all, they also want to spend some money. Like, you know what I mean? They want you around for a little bit, but I ain't going to say for super long, but they do want you around for a little bit, but they don't really want to have to put too much effort into getting you around them. That's it. That's a lot of praising. So maybe they applaud. It's praising you. Most of it is just praising you, reaffirming you, doing some type of act of service to show you like, hey, I'm showing up for you, I'm supportive. But it's like, you know, they come in and then they go out. So maybe they just message you and say, hey, what up? You know what I mean? I get them just half-assing it. Half-assing, like just trying to show that they're there, or trying to like be consistent with you. It's nothing super special here. I'm not even excited about this. I'm not even excited about this. Six of Cups in reverse. Nothing. Just trying to be close, trying to be comfortable, trying to make you feel like you're safe around them. That's it. So, okay, I can understand that. So it'd be Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Leo. So maybe they're going to just celebrate you. Or, yeah, it's either celebrate you or, like, play up the moment that they see you a lot more. So this could be like, hey, hot stuff. Hey, beautiful. Hey, handsome. It's that. And then try to, like, follow your lead. If you give them signs that, like, they can pursue or that they can continue, they're looking for you to give them signs that they can continue, maybe approaching you, continue with the conversation, continue whatever you guys are doing. So I was even thinking that they may try to reach out and touch you, which could be a hug, which could be a handshake, a high five, or something like that. They're looking to take action. They're looking to see that you want them to. So this could even be like a timid hand touch on you, or, you know what I mean, like a gesture, kind of like I want to acknowledge you, but like I don't want to be like doing the most, because I get this person not wanting to seem like they're like too pressed in a situation, or seem like they're like being too forceful or too outright with you. So See, I'm doing too much here either. Not a pinnacle. They're more so focused on like their task at hand, what they have to do. So they maybe just like doing like maybe they just want you around and they be working or working out or cleaning or just doing like whatever their day-to-day stuff is. You may be like a sweet break or like a moment for them to like not have to like work as hard, or a moment for them to not have to like be so like detail oriented on whatever it is that they're dealing with. It's like it gives them a moment to let their brain rest. So that's all it really is here. There's nothing major. Just trying to get your attention and your approval. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they're going to try to act like it's not a big thing because the Two of Swords was here, which is that indifference, acting like, you know, maybe I'm distracted. They may try to like distract themselves from not like looking at you because it's somebody who obsesses about you guys and feels comfortable around y'all. So there may even be talks about maybe like children or spending time or the last time you guys were together. So maybe they bring that up too. Like they try to bring it up, but like, or the last time they heard from you, or the last time they saw you, they maybe bring that up, something about that. Like, oh, I seen you that one time, and that was like the last time I saw you. So, yeah, it's nothing major. I could say that they're going to try to start the relationship over again, like renew it. If it's a past person, because the Judgment here with the Six of Cups, they may try to renew the connection, forget whatever happened between y'all. You know what I mean? But just be inconsistent with like reaching out. So maybe they don't like go full force every time. Maybe they don't always text you every day. Maybe they don't always say hi every morning. You know, they may get inconsistent with their schedule just to kind of see if they're making an impact in your life, or just to see if they're making a difference, whether they're there or not there. You know what I mean? Like that's all they really care about is like making an impact in your life, whether you hear from them or don't hear from them. They want to know that they're making a difference, or that you care more than what like they imagine, because they imagine you to care a lot. So like they want to see that in the physical. You know what I mean? By your actions, by your behaviors. So it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Pisces, Leo, Pisces. Hey, what's up, 7K? How long have you been here? I think I've been seeing you in the chat the whole time and not even noticing it. All right, Gemini. Come on, y'all. Can we warm it up? Let me see. Their next actions towards you. Let's see. It's Happy Mother's. It's not Mother's Day today. That's tomorrow, Kimmy. Of course. Minus Kitty. All right, next action. Three of Swords in reverse. All right. Two of Swords in reverse. So they're gonna try to open up the lines of communication between y'all. They may be a little shy or unsure of what to say to you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Four Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, and then, okay, but then the Ten of Cups. So they have to sit on it for a second. So their next action towards y'all, maybe again, to express how they feel about a situation, and maybe like you ask you for your judgment or your opinion. They may ask for your opinion on something that they're working on, or ask for your opinion on something that they're trying to put together. So maybe they're trying to put together like a date, because I got the Ten of Cups here with the Four Swords. Like they may be planning or trying to come up with maybe a date or come up with an event or something for you guys to spend, again, time together. So that seems to be the model right here. Five of Wands, like this is somebody who doesn't really want to compete for your attention though. They feel like a lot of people are interested in y'all. So maybe this is a coworker or this is somebody you guys are already in a relationship with, because they're looking to try like, I'm gonna say solidify the relationship, but if it's not solidified, then they're just looking to have some good time, some quality time between y'all. You know what I mean? So they may try to get you guys to shut off your phone, or, you know, maybe stop replying to people, or, you know what I mean? Like, so Eight of Pentacles can be somebody who's trying to be strategic, trying to figure out like your like the string to pull. They're trying to look for like a string to pull to try to get you guys to notice them or get you guys to pay attention to them. And you know what I mean? So they may try to like ask for your opinion or your judgment on something. Maybe they're going out on a date. Maybe that might be what it is. Because the Three of Swords in reverse could sometimes be like them trying to hurt your feelings. You know what I mean? But like with the Two of Swords acting like they're not trying to be that way. So they may kind of like try to get you to like be in your feelings or in your mood about them. They want you to think about something. So they're going to say something in a way that maybe implies something else. So it may bring up like jealousy, or it may like make you try to like play detective, where you start trying to put things together. You know, so this may be somebody who plays mental games or mind games at times with you. Oh, y'all like that. Y'all Geminis. Y'all like that. What's up, Marie E? Yeah, Five of Wands. So they do want a little bicker, a little back and forth with y'all. So I think they just really want to play. I think they're just really trying to hype you up. like get a little tension going on between y'all. Like I think they want to talk shit with you, but it's coming about in a more strategic way. Like really, they just want to chat, talk, spend some time, burn some time. Maybe they're on break. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like I'm not really working hard. Sometimes it's like all I focus on is work, and I'm overworking the situation. So maybe they are doing that, being over strategic, over practical, and then like, cause like they try to come off as like they don't really care. So like their next action is to try to act like they don't really care, but at the same time try to build intimacy or try to build trust between the both of you. You know what I mean? By acting maybe distant, you know, acting like nonchalant, maybe even acting like they don't see you at first. So like maybe if you guys were like meeting in public, they'll act like they'll see you, but they'll act like they weren't looking over there at you at the time. So that's it. Like this is somebody who wants to seem like they're really focused in the moment or really focused on whatever they're doing. Like they're not paying you no mind. Like they kind of want to humble you briefly. It's a light minor humble you. It's just like I'm not looking at you. That's all. It's, you know what I mean? It's all. But they Ten of Cups is like they be happy when they see you. So it's like once you guys start talking to each other, then they're gonna warm up. You know what I mean? So at first they're gonna kind of come off as like, oh, like they weren't really paying attention. They didn't really notice you. You know what I mean? They don't really know what to say. They're waiting on you, maybe waiting on you to say something. Because the Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Two of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like maybe they're waiting on you to say something. So it's just kind of like a stare maybe. It does not give them doing too much anything. Ace of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. It's more so like wanting to play with you guys. Wanting to play, and then again, because we got the Judgment in reverse now. The Judgment in reverse is to forgive and forget or possibly move on. So for some of y'all, they may try to give the impression that they're trying to put some effort to it, but they don't want to have to work hard for whatever this connection is. That's what I do know. So whoever this is doesn't want to have to put a lot of energy in to get the final result or to get some type of victory in the relationship or try to get some type of success that they imagine in the relationship. They want a partnership. Some of y'all, they just want like an actual connection, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, something like that, but they don't want to say it. So they may play games to try to make it seem like, oh, well, I'm about to go date somebody else, or I'm building with somebody else, or I'm working late with somebody else, or something like that. It's meant to imply that they have somebody else. That's what it is about. You know what I mean? Just to kind of get you in your feelings. You know what I mean? And then they'll try to even, some of y'all, they're even going to try to make it seem like you're the one that's overreacting, or you're the one that really didn't like offer anything between the both of you. So how are they supposed to know? And it's a game. It's some type of game here. This is somebody. It's like it's not a master manipulator. It's not that. This is just somebody who still, again, doesn't really know how deeply you feel about them. They don't know what your like how you express your emotions. They don't know how to express their emotions. You know what I mean? So they try to do what they consider to be practical, or what they've seen work for them in the past. So whatever's worked for them in the past, that's the pattern that they're going to try to run on you, and hope that it works. You know what I mean? So Ace of Cups is giving me that, and the Ace of Cups and that Ten of Cups is giving me, I hope that this works. I hope that she sees me this way. You know, so maybe some of y'all could even be like in an invite. Maybe they were telling you guys they were going to take you somewhere, and then maybe they slip, like they kind of like, I can't take you right now. They may kind of like hold back. It's a game. All I can say is a game. The intention is to probably get jealousy out of you guys. You know what I mean? Like try to get you guys angry, and then play like what are you mad for? What are you getting mad for? Anyway, it could be a Libra, it could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Huh? Gemini, y'all like them people that play games. That was kind of weak. Let me see. Can we get excited? I might, if it be like this again for Cancer, I'm just gonna add some other cards in here. But I was really just thinking I'd just do tarot. All right. Okay, so Cancer. What are the next actions towards you? Next actions. Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. Queen of Wands in reverse. So anytime I ever seen Queen of Wands in reverse, it's usually somebody who's going to act out. You know, but then again, like kind of like Gemini, act out, but act like they're not the problem, they're not the issue. Everybody else is. So they may act annoyed or act like they don't want to be where they are just to kind of get your attention. So this person may throw a fit, you know what I mean? Or they may just start acting a little bit like outrageous or a little bit out of their norm, out of their usual, whatever they normally do. You know what I mean? Again, this is somebody who's like, they're going to act very arrogant. I would say super self-assured about the situation. Like this may be somebody who already imagines that you're like finding them attractive, that they may be like the best catch to you. If this is a woman who feels like she's the best catch to you. So they're going to try to create an opportunity for y'all to approach them, or they're going to try to, again, create an opportunity for you guys to cross a certain boundary. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, they're going to be the one to initiate. I see the Five of Pentacles in reverse too. So they're going to be trying to get closer to y'all. So their next action is to try to create opportunities where you guys can maybe cross some type of threshold that you guys haven't crossed yet. What they're looking for is your attraction, or looking for your attention. Again, it's a lot of that. It's just attention. Looking for your attention. They're trying to figure out where you may need them, or where they could be useful towards you at, where they could maybe like show like encouragement. They may try to encourage you guys as well. So it's like maybe they tell you something that you would like to hear, give you information you need to know, be encouraging about it. At first, they may give you a little bit like of a, I don't know, almost like a sad look in a way, or like a, maybe like a disappointment. Maybe it's almost like a disappointment. It's like they're going to be standoffish at first because this person maybe feels like you need to come to me, or you need to like notice me first, or you need to acknowledge me first. So they're almost certain that you're interested and that you're into them, or that you're interested in them. So I guess if you do something that they like, which whatever it is, because the magician can just be somebody who tries to show up to be what other people expect them to be. So I guess if you look the way that they expect you to, or if you act the way that they expect you to, then they're going to try to do something for you, like maybe try to offer you guys to stay in or hang out or be around them, come into their personal space. They want you around. Again, this is somebody who wants you around, but they're manipulating to get that. So some of y'all, they're going to try to give you guys their number. If you don't know this person, they're going to try to give you their number. But they're going to also try to act like they're not knowing that you're interested in them, or that knowing that you find them attractive, or not knowing that they made you angry or upset. Like that might be the intention, because sometimes the Queen of Wands could be somebody who makes you upset, makes you jealous, and then acts like they don't know that they did it. You know what I mean? Doesn't know that they frustrated you, doesn't know that they've gone too far in some way. So maybe they play some type of game with you where they've gone too far, and now it's like, oh, I didn't know you were going to get upset. I didn't know you was going to feel that way about it. So some of y'all are going to try to make it seem like maybe they had other things going on and weren't necessarily like seeing other people. They may try to make you seem like maybe you're tripping. That might be what it really is. Magician, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands could be the other woman. But I think they're trying to make it seem like you're tripping, like you're overreacting. And if they're not going to try to make it seem like you're overreacting, then they're going to be overreacting as an intent to try to keep you around, to try to keep you staying. Just say you guys were, say you're about to leave the house, and it's like, you need to stay here, or say you're about to come over, or you weren't going to come over. They try to like make it seem like there's another woman, or there's another something going on. So this could sometimes, I don't feel like it's playing. I just feel like they want you guys around, because we got 10 of Cups here again, but it's in reverse, and we got the Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles. They want to spend some time again, time together. They don't want a relationship though. So this is what they may try to do. They may try to make it seem like they don't want long-term partnership between y'all. Hey, what's up, Amber? They may try to make it seem like they don't want long-term partnership between y'all. You know what I mean? So they may just kind of like stay reserved, like put on their HR voice. You know what I mean? Just talk like kind of like direct about things, or try to keep everything above board, but still at the same time try to feel and see if like you're giving them eye contact, see if you're like interested in what they're talking about, seeing if it's affecting you in any way. They might even get a little bit more theatrical when you show up. So that's what the Queen of Wands and the Magician. It's like, I need to act out a little bit. I need to show you a little bit. So maybe some of y'all, they try to either, because I think the Magician is like a post. So maybe they post something that's like indirect, like a sub message to you, or like maybe they make a, I don't know, on Instagram, they be having the little notes. So maybe they like put the little notes that be like hinting at you or something like that. Like they're trying to create an opportunity for you to like get off your throne, or you get out of your position to like approach them, or give them, I'm not gonna say give them signs, but like they're trying to get you to like, I'm gonna say initiate. They're gonna initiate though, but they're gonna make it initiate. They're gonna initiate it like it's just like a run-of-the-mill interaction. Like it's nothing, like nothing too big. Ace of Swords could be a message, could be a text, could be a call. So they may call you and say they need you, or they need your help, or they need your assistance, because the Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles. I need help. I need your assistance. I need you around me right now. I miss your, they may say that, I miss your presence. You know what I mean? It's like they may try to gas you up. That might be also what it is too. I kind of feel like the Magician is very, very like tactical, or very strategic about how they like present themselves. So the way they're going to present themselves is almost like maybe you annoyed them, or like they don't want to be bothered, but they really do. You know what I mean? So they may kind of like be in a mood or in a tune about you guys. They really want your validation, but they want your approval, but they want to act like, so maybe they want you to flatter them. You know what I mean? But they want to act like they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to talk. oh, like let's just like say you call the person like, hey, what you doing, Cancer? I mean, or they'd be like, Cancer, what you doing? You'd be like, oh, I'm just chilling. Like, but it seems like they're not excited or happy to see you, but they are. All right, so they're gonna probably suppress how happy they are to see you, and act like, you know, maybe it's bothering them a little bit that they haven't really like been around you like they wanted to. Thank you so much, Marie. Ooh, piece of candy. Their next actions toward y'all is just to try to keep you guys close. Maybe even try to introduce some of y'all to their friends, or try to introduce you to some of the people that are closest to them, whoever that may be. You know what I mean? I think really they want to spend time where it's just y'all two alone. So like if you got kids, roommates, whoever, customers, subscribers, followers, like maybe you be online and shit, they be like, look, man, I need you to like pay attention to me, get your focus on me. So they want you like, maybe I was gonna say maybe they want you to like put your phone away. There may be like that little talk, because the magician could be like, I'm trying to spend time with you. I created this atmosphere for you and I to be like together. So this may even be like to decorate or put something like strategically there for you to catch your attention. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like a water bottle or like something that may not be yours. They kind of put it there so that way you know that like, so like maybe you have to come to them and say something, or you know what I mean? There's an intention to get you to have to talk to them. And if they have to talk, it's going to come off as like it's not about the main issue that they're having a conversation about. So, and if this was a past person, they're going to attempt to try to initiate conversation between y'all. They may try to use money, finances, a resource of some sort to try to get close to y'all. Magician is just somebody who's going to use whatever's around at the moment. So they may improvise with whatever's going on around them to get the conversation going. You know what I mean? They may be like, why you look like that? You know what I mean? Just anything they can just to get it going. Like, oh, why I smell like that in here? Or, you know what I mean? Like just some bullshit. It's not like, you know, it could be games, but they just really want to be around y'all. So it's manipulative. You know what I mean? Like say that my tire is flat, but it's not. And then I get you to come over and now you hanging out. Now you here. You know what I mean? And maybe I done already cooked dinner or put a movie on, maybe got wine, candles and shit. Like kind of set it up already. Like I didn't know that you would come, but like you are here, so hey. You know what I mean? Like this person is planned what they would like to have with you, or like what they would like to do with y'all. So they're just unsure if you're going to go along with that plan. You know what I mean? So they're going to be trying to like, I guess, control every step of the way. You know what I mean? Or orchestrate. Try to orchestrate every move, every step of the way. Like, hey, you're going to do this. We're going to do this next. We're going to do this next. So maybe they have a plan or like an agenda for what you guys would do like next. You know what I mean? Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Libra, Virgo, Taurus. They're going to send y'all a picture or a text message. All right, picture, text message, something. All right. Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Leo, Sag. I said Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right. Was that all of those? No, it was almost though. No, it wasn't, because I didn't see no water signs, did I? I said Pisces though, right? Yeah, I said Pisces. That was about it. All right. Let's see what Leo got going on. Their next actions towards you, Leo. All right, so next actions towards you. Initiate being, I would say being funny or being playful. Could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. So they're going to initiate. Now, some of y'all are going to try to offer an opportunity that you got. Yeah, we go 4 cups in reverse. But I've seen the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which also means that they feel like they missed out. So they may try to make up for whatever they missed out on or for whatever they didn't do in the past. We got 4 cups here, so they're going to try to seize an opportunity again to try to make you guys feel comfortable or try to get you guys to spend time with them. All right, they may try to get you guys to go out to drink, or they may try to like get you guys to drink somewhere where you guys are comfortable, because the 4 cups is like a Cancer card, so I always think of home. We're home, or we're somewhere that we feel comfortable, where we feel secure and safe. So that's their intention, is to try to get you maybe to lower your inhibitions, maybe through alcohol, or so it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, it could be a Cancer, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Capricorn, no, I got the Lovers. Also, their next action towards you guys is to talk, try to build up intimacy, try to build up the trust. I think they want you guys to drink. They want to fuck on y'all. Now, if they're not trying to have sex with y'all, then they're trying to, like, again, feel like they have some type of like connection to you that other people don't. That's the intention behind y'all. So they're gonna take a risk. They're gonna try to take a risk and maybe like just kind of let the cards fall where they may. So maybe they're going to start acting a little bit more spontaneous with you guys, a little bit more playful with you guys. They may even kind of like give a little hot, cold approach to the relationship. Like that might be the intention, because the Four of Pentacles, like this is somebody who wants to possess you guys, or wants like a solid foundation with you guys. So like they may reach out and talk at first, but the intention is to try to get you guys to like get used to the talking to them regularly. That's the vibe I'm getting. So the intention is to get you talking regularly, get used to seeing them, get used to talking to them, and it's almost like snatching it away from you. You know what I mean? Snatching it away from you and then trying to get like control over it, because it's a Capricorn energy with the Four of Pentacles. It's a control over you, or a possession over you. Like, okay, now that we're back, because Four of Cups can also be like it's a past partner, or a past connection, or a past whatever we've done before. We've done this experience before, but this time I'm seizing an opportunity to do it differently. And all they're trying to do is build intimacy or build trust through communicating, talking. So they may even flatter you. They may be asking questions. They may just hold general conversation about anything, everything. The intention is to make you feel comfortable enough to talk to them. So it may be strong eye contact if it's physical. The first thing may be strong eye contact, you know what I mean? And maybe even acting a little unimpressed by you, you know what I mean? They find you to be attractive, so, but like they may try to act unimpressed, you know what I mean? And act really reserved around you, but like be holding conversation. You may get strong eye contact. They may be looking your body up and down too, because the Lovers is somebody who finds you to be sexually attractive or sexually appealing. So they may look you up and down. They may just be talking. But like it's strong eye contact is what I get. You know what I mean? So I was about to say, they may even promise you something or promise to do something with you guys. Like they may offer an opportunity they meant to offer to you before, but now they're going to promise it. So there may be a promise that they make that maybe they felt like they broke before, but this time I'll be for real this time. Nah, for real this time, I'm going to keep it real. So something like that. So that's four. Yeah, they're going to be generous. Unusually generous towards you guys, which could be anything for y'all, whatever is considered generous. And it doesn't always have to be financial, but I do got a Six of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. It is like a generous type of energy, you know what I mean? But it's like they're going to be generous without a motive, but there is a motive. The motive is they want you to see them as secure. They want you to see them as your foundation, or is it like a safety net, you know, or this person sees you as a safety net. So like the conversation between y'all is intended to try to build a foundation between the both of y'all. Just to try, I'm not gonna say get you guys back on the same page, but maybe it is, because they feel like you guys, like when they come in, you go up. When they have to take the lower road, and then when they come, you go high, and then you take the low road, and then they take the high road. So like they kind of feel like you guys have like an up and down. Maybe you guys have like a mixed schedule or a weird schedule between each other. So maybe you work at night, they work at day, or you work at day, they work at night, or it's like a weird schedule. So they may try to like also try to fit in, get in where they fit in with you. That's what it is. They're gonna try to get in where they fit in with you. You know what I mean? So maybe they're going to just randomly start, oh yeah, we got Page of Cups. So they're going to be flattering y'all, flirting, talking sweet to you, like having a lower voice. So even when you're talking, they are finding you super attractive. That's what y'all need to know. During this time, whatever this next action is, whenever they see you physically, they might, damn, you look good. So they may be a little shy. They may act a little shy around you guys. Maybe the unimpressed is fake. The unimpressed is fake. It's not even a real, I'm not impressed. It's just that I don't even know how to like react to you, because we got a Page of Cups. It's somebody who doesn't really know how to react to you. They just know that they find you attractive. They find you appealing. They want you around. They feel comfortable with you. You know, so sometimes the Lovers can even be like them touching you guys. You know what I mean? Maybe trying to get you guys to lay down with them. Let's snuggle. Let's cuddle. Let's hug up. Let's, you know what I mean? Like they want to spend time in a more romantic, but even if it's not sex, they just like, I just want to spend time. I just want to like, you know what I mean? Go back and forth and just chat and, you know what I mean? I want things back. I almost want to say they almost want things back the way they used to be, because the Page of Cups could be somebody who's sentimental. So they may try to bring up some situations that were like sentimental towards y'all, and then be playful about it, like it's not a big thing. So like maybe something happened between y'all that maybe made you closed off to them. They're gonna try to be playfully open you up. Yeah, it's mostly flattery though, for real, for real. They're gonna act in an unusual way with you, whatever way is unusual for y'all. And then so being generous could be like spending time together, spending money together, it could be. It's usually about material, like generosity, but like in this case, generosity could be like them even like, let's say you guys need to move a couch. Generosity would be them taking the time out to move the couch for you. You know what I mean? So, or sending somebody over to move the couch for you. I'm getting examples, all right? So something like that. It's mostly just like physically, just be somebody who like just playfully banters, tells you maybe how nice you look. You know what I mean? Maybe kiss you, because the Page of Cups could be a kisser. So if you guys are in physical form, then they may kiss you guys. And if it's not that, they're just going to try to be very like playful, you know, and maybe even sympathetic, because they feel like some of y'all, they feel like they missed, like maybe they were the one playing game in the past, or they were the one giving you mixed signals, or being moody about the connection. So they may just kind of like, you know, maybe apologize, because the Page of Cups could be an apology, but this may be unusual behavior from this person, because the Fool's here, which is usually somebody who takes a risk or just goes out on a limb and just tries some stuff. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are going to try to go out on a limb and just like let the cards fall where they may and try something. Maybe they invite you guys to spend time together, to do something together for fun. You know, maybe they invite you on a date. Maybe they invite you on a random adventure, or just to like go somewhere with them. Thank you so much, Lions Kitty. Ooh, piece of candy. It's one or two. So it's one or two. They're just going to take a random action towards y'all, or random risk towards y'all to try to be playful, try to be flirty. Just try their hand, feel you out, see if you're into them. You know what I mean? So it'd be Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. I know they want to open up the lines of communication. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, they're going to unblock you. If they had blocked you before, they're going to unblock you. You know what I mean? And maybe even try to pretend, because the Page of Cups is a good pretender. So they may even try to pretend that they didn't really care. They weren't really bothered. They didn't even know that, like, you know, you were paying attention to them, or that you noticed them, or, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't, they may try to make it seem like they don't know something about the situation. Like, I don't know. I didn't know. You know what I mean? So, or I was confused, or I misread the situation, or something like that. Or I misinterpreted what you said. It's like a game in a way, but it's just like they don't really know how to like be straightforward about it with you. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who wants to be pleasant around you and wants you to like see them as like a security, or somebody that you can like have around and feel safe around, feel safe with, or that somebody you can talk to regularly and feel secure. They want to build a foundation between y'all. So let's see, Virgo. What's their next actions towards y'all? Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands in reverse. So far as the next action, I guess they're going to try to initiate by trying to build, by putting a little bit more effort into the relationship. So this could be like them messaging you guys. What they're going to try to do is get you guys to see how much time they spent on like the details, which could be like the way that they dress. Because the intention is to try to get your approval of maybe the way that they're dressed, or the way that they've done something. So they may try to show you maybe a procedure, show you how well they work, show you their results, show you maybe how much money they made, maybe they flash money, but maybe not that. Maybe if they don't flash money, then they're going to try to show you how well something has been working for them. So it could be anything. Maybe they've lost a little weight, because the Ace of Wands give me a slender body. So I don't know if this is somebody who's gotten slimmer, or something like that. With the Ace of Wands, though, it's somebody who wants to initiate, but they're hesitating. So they're going to hesitate initiating, so they may just kind of keep doing whatever they're doing if you see them in person. But if you don't see them in person, then they're going to try to build up like the confidence to initiate with y'all. Could be an Aries or Sag, could be a Virgo. You know what I mean? So they're dotting their T's, crossing their I's. We got 3 of Cups here as the next action. So they may socialize with the people around you while they're building up confidence to talk to you. So I guess it's like building, 4 Wands. So they're just going to try to be around, like hang around you guys. Socialize with the people around you. Maybe be friendly with the people around you. Sometimes, anytime Wands are in reverse, it can sometimes just be jealousy too. So maybe they're trying to create jealousy because maybe I'm talking to your friends. Maybe I'm talking to my friends. Maybe I'm just talking to random strangers. And then 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups can also be like, we go to a party. We go out. We go celebrate. We go to dance. We go to like spend time with people who we know, who we feel comfortable with. I also kind of feel like they want you guys to move away from that location that you guys are at. So that might be the proposal. Because the 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, like they don't really want to have any back and forth. They don't really want you to contest them. So they really may try to strategize about you guys maybe like going somewhere where it's just y'all, but maybe it starts off as a group, or it starts off with a lot of people at one time with y'all. So maybe it's like, let's go out to a restaurant that we like, but it's like almost closing hours, or maybe not closing hours. Maybe it's just like almost like it's maybe a little late, or it's about time where like people are about to leave. So like, it's like we got the space to ourselves. Like they want something like that. They're trying to strategize where you guys can like spend time with just yourselves. And then they're going to take action, but like, they just need to know first that like, I guess that you're open, because they feel like you don't socialize with them that much. We got 3 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. So some of y'all is a past person that's going to try to reconcile with y'all. which could be the case here, as their next action, like try to reconcile, try to invite you over, but it's strategic because there's another motive behind it. One of it could just be like to be playful and maybe even see if you guys are dealing with or interacting with anybody else, if you guys are dating anybody else. It's kind of to be in your business, but in a more subtle way. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're trying to get you guys to either go somewhere with them or like try to spend time with them again the way that you guys did. We got 6 of Cups. All these vibes are giving me the same thing. People just want to spend time with y'all. It's nothing super major here. This isn't even fun to me. Some of y'all, they may travel towards y'all, though. They may strategize about maybe trying to travel towards y'all, maybe move towards y'all, move around y'all, come visit. You know what I mean? They want you to like, not look at your other options. They want to keep your attention on them. So they may try to keep you from looking at other people. That's why I say they may try to get you guys like to lock in some way or to try to like commit. Their next action may be to try to get you guys to commit. But I got like with the 3 of Cups here, they may be like, you guys may be dating around. They may be dating, or maybe they're not dating. Maybe that might be what it is. Maybe they're not dating. I don't know. It's like kind of like they don't want to commit. Is what I'm trying to say. They don't want to commit, but they may want you to be like committed to them. If that makes sense. Could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. So their next action is to try to like make it seem like you and them are going somewhere with this connection. Because they don't really want no conflict and they don't want no drama. They don't want to make you mad. So they may start trying to avoid you guys at first. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, maybe they, I don't know. Some of y'all, it's got to be like a third person party, or maybe they have like a partner. So they may try to avoid you guys at first, but it's kind of like they're leading you into the direction that they want you to go in when it comes to the relationship. I even think they want to get your heartstrings. Like they want to play with not play with your heartstrings. Let me not say play. I don't really feel like it's play. I feel like strategically they're trying to pull on your heartstrings. Because it's maybe somebody who feels like you guys are interested in them, or may feel like you guys are maybe a little bit like jealous and possessive over them. So the next action may be to strategize to get you guys to meet them somewhere. Meet me somewhere. Come hang out. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. Cruising the streets. Put Usher on. It's strategic. Like they want you guys to like spend some time together, do something together, playful. Like maybe so it could be like working. Oh, maybe it could be working out. It could be exercising. I mean, which is still the same thing as working out. It could be like going to like functions together. Like this could be like family friendly functions, or it could be like doing something together as like a group, as a team. You know what I mean? So maybe like cooking together or working together, doing something with the premise of like seeing results or progress between the both of you. Like they want to progress the relationship. That's what I do know, and they want to rush it. You know what I mean? They want to rush it, but at the same time, they also kind of feel like they need to suppress maybe like, I was gonna say the angst. So maybe they could be frustrated about maybe somebody else that's avoiding them, or a previous connection. There's somebody who's avoidant when it comes to relationships. So their next action is to make it seem like we're going somewhere. Like this may go further than what it is, but for some of y'all, this may just be like a fling. With the 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, this may just be a fling. It may not really be what they make it seem to be, but like this is somebody who probably feels like they need to say things in a certain way to avoid making you upset, or to avoid causing like strife or frustration in you, because they feel like you may overpower them, or they may feel like you're very feisty, you know what I mean, and you like could be very aggressive, or you get maybe very loud and you annoy them in that way, or something like that. They kind of want to like throw you off the scent in a way, so like they don't want you to know that maybe they have somebody else, so they may be strategic about the way that they talk to you, so it doesn't seem like they have something going on. Like they may have other plans with people, you know what I mean? So I guess, you know what I mean? But it's really to avoid the look of other people, like trying to avoid other people seeing you guys interacting or seeing you guys talking or socializing. Like they're going to try to do it on their own time, is what I'm getting at. So it could be a Cancer, it could be a Leo, it could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Aries. Hold on, y'all. Oh, there it is. It's getting right. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. My baby done got right, y'all. My baby done got right. Oh, yeah. Woo! That makes me happy. All right, who we on? Libra. Hey, shining bright. Noonie here. All right, so Libra. What are our next actions towards y'all? Marie, you got Libra placements too? Next actions towards y'all. To try to be friendly, try to move the connection forward between y'all. So this could be like to try to build up a little small pattern between y'all where maybe they're being cordial, maybe they're being friendly, maybe they're messaging you, maybe they're texting more because it's the Page of Pentacles. It's small actions, nothing too major. It could be a kind gesture of like camaraderie or friendship. So some of y'all, they may try to, like I said, greet you, be smiling, be friendly, be cordial, maybe even assist you in some way. Some of y'all just to like something, maybe message you. You know what I mean? Just to kind of show up. They want to show up. I will say that. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The next action is to like show up or to message you or do something. Initiate the conversation. Try to get it off the ground. I will say that. All right. So Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be a text. Could be a call. Could be a message. Could be a reel. Could be a Snapchat. Could be anything. They're going to send you something. Could be a picture, but it could be anything. All right. So for some of y'all, their next action is to avoid telling you guys the truth about what's really going on. Yeah, 3 of Cups. So some of y'all, it may be a third person party. They're not going to tell you. So they may try to like keep you in the dark about a situation. Some of y'all about their dating life or about their romantic life. 5 of Cups. So they may also like maybe try to give you uncertainty. So no, this is what so some of y'all is going to be like this. Some of y'all, they're going to tell you about their romantic life, their dating life, and maybe say that they're not dating. Because of the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups in reverse, some of y'all, they're going to say that they're not dating, but I got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's somebody who would be juggling, or somebody who would be like going back and forth between partners. So they may tell y'all that they don't really have anybody in their life that they care about, or they may tell y'all that they're not really entertaining anybody, or something like that. The intention is to try to get you guys to not like let the situation end between y'all. So I guess it's just to try to maybe be a little bit more unpredictable. They want you to have a feeling of them being unpredictable, of you not like, so maybe you're used to them if you're dealing with an earth sign or Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, this may be somebody who has a routine. Scorpio, they may be used to a routine. So they want to kind of come off like unpredictable. So this may be somebody who like either messages you, calls you, texts you, like unexpectedly. The intention is to catch you off guard. You know what I mean? They just maybe want to spend a little time socializing, chatting, talking, just being social. Nothing too major. They may also offer the opportunity to get the relationship back stable again between y'all. So maybe it fell apart at one time. They may try to become clear or try to get clear about what made the relationship between y'all end. Yeah, because the 5 of Cups, it's like I accept it, I agree, or I understand. You know what I mean? So they may just try to like just be very understanding with you about maybe what happened between y'all, because maybe you didn't socialize with them before. They may try to like figure that out. That might be also what it is. Like, oh, well, where you go? I kind of feel like you want to know about your whereabouts too. Like, I get the vibe of this person wanting to know, like, what have you been doing? Like, who have, like, they want information that they didn't know before, whatever that is. So information they didn't get from you before, you know, clarity that they didn't get from you before. They want that. They want that. So like, what was it that maybe made this fall apart? If it was an ending of a connection between y'all. But if it wasn't that, then it was like, well, what made you like break this pattern between us and start saying hi, or what made you start being friendly, or what made you add me back? You know what I mean? Don't you hate when you add people on Facebook and they be like, thanks for the ad? Shut your bitch ass up. Unadd. Bloop bloop. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I get them wanting to be around you guys. Just socialize, be friendly if they can. Kind of like adapt to whatever you do. So like if you do something, they're gonna try to mirror that, or they're gonna try to like do what you do. That's their next action towards y'all. Try to do what you do. So like if you don't text them back, they don't text you back. If you don't call them back, they don't call you back. Their next action is that they try to give you more of an unpredictable energy about them. They think that you think you know them like that. So they're trying to give you like I've changed, like drastic change. So this person's trying to show you that they've drastically changed. Whatever it is for you, that means that this person has changed. They want you to see if they've changed drastically. So some of y'all, it could be a picture, it could be a call, it could be a text, maybe a FaceTime. It could be anything, a video, it could be anything. They just want you to see that they've changed drastically. You know what I mean? They want you guys to regret it. Some of y'all, they want you guys to regret juggling them, or they want you guys to regret maybe like giving them the hot, cold approach. They want you to be sad without them. You know what I mean? They really don't want y'all to have much of a life or be dating without them, or like enjoying yourself without them. So they may try to guilt you then and maybe make it seem like they're all at home, they're all alone. They don't really be like dating anybody, or they don't find anybody attractive, they don't find anybody interested. They are lying. They are lying. they be dating, or if they don't date, they be having people around in their comfort space. You know what I mean? 3 of Cups with a Tower, 5 of Cups, two of Pentacles. Gives me somebody who's okay with like people being in their space. You know what I mean? They could be sometimey about that space, but like it seems like they'd be okay having people come over or spend some time with them or drinking, or they be going out to drink. One or two. It's somebody who's not quite sure about the feelings that you harbor for them. You know what I mean? They don't know if you're still holding on to a grudge with them, or if you're allowing them to like work towards building connection with you or building up the relationship between y'all. You know what I mean? You said no life. They have no life. Sad without them. Imagine that. Yeah, that's what they think too. They're like, you don't got no life. or they feel like they don't have no life. One or two. Somebody don't have a life in their mind. Like they're not dating. They're not out entertaining anybody. They don't socialize like that. It's something like that. But they be having people somewhere. They got somebody they find attractive. Could be a Leo. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I don't know. I know they're going to try to initiate, though, to try to get this thing off the ground towards Virgo, Capricorn, try to get this thing off the ground between y'all. So unexpectedly, they just going to message y'all. Unexpectedly, they're just going to text y'all and just start up the conversation and see what happens. Or if they see you in person, they're just going to unexpectedly give a clue. Give a clue that, like, if they had a relationship, you know them, they're going to try to give you a clue that they're no longer with that person. You know what I mean? But, like, they still be around. That's what I will say. They still be around, though. So... Throat itching. Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. That was almost all the signs. And then I said towards Virgo, Capricorn. That's all the signs, damn near, except for Cancer. Might as well say all the signs. All right. They ain't doing nothing special. All right, Scorpio. The next action towards you. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. All right, to hold a conversation, a droning, monotonous conversation about nothing. So they probably send you a bunch of text messages, a lot of calls, a lot of text. You know what I mean? So they also may tell you something that they've heard. Ten of Swords could be like a betrayal, but it could also be like, sometimes like a betrayal or a backstabbing. So they may tell you information that they feel like you want to hear or that you want to know. Sometimes it could be shit that you probably don't even want to be bothered with. They may be bringing their own stress over towards you. Could be a Sag, could be a Gemini. All right, so they may be bringing you information that you probably don't even care about. All right, now some of y'all, they're going to try to just open the lines of communication between y'all. The next action is the Lovers in reverse. So to keep some of the details to themselves. All right. They may be trying to tempt y'all. I get them one. So some of y'all, the next action is to try to put you guys in a third-person party or to repeat gossip that they heard. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the Lovers in reverse. And earlier I seen that Knight of Pentacles. I think they're trying to gain like closeness with you guys, or trying to become like have access to you guys that they feel like other people don't have, or they're trying to give you information that they feel like other people don't have. You know what I mean? So 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like they want to visit you guys, and we got the Temperance too in reverse. So I feel like they want to rush you guys to spend time together, or rush the level of intimacy between y'all. Some of them are going to try to just rush into having sex with y'all. Like they find you to be very desirable, very attractive. So like the Gemini energy could just be a smooth talker. And then the Ten of Swords could be like somebody who just talks about nothing. They can talk in circles, but they can talk to a point where it doesn't go anywhere, where it just annoys you. So like they may just kind of like talk just to kind of like hold you up for the moment. You know what I mean? Because they have sex on their mind. This person has sex on their mind, and they want to get you to overindulge. So they may try to get you guys to drink, or they try to get you guys to like come over, or they try to come over to your house. Because I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance. Either they're trying to change the location between y'all. So like this would be like going from the living room to the bedroom, from the kitchen to the living room, from being outside to inside, or from the car to whatever. They just want to change the environment that you guys are in, so they feel like they can have a little bit more influence or a little bit more room to work and improvise and do what they need to do. I think they're going to try to change their appearance to look more like how you would like them to look. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to catch you. They want you to feel sexually attracted to them. They may feel like you're not. They may feel like you have your eyes elsewhere. You're looking around to see what else is happening for you. So they're trying to figure out like how can they force their way into like being somebody who you see on that level, or being somebody who you find to be attractive and desirable. So that's why I said some of y'all, they're going to try to tailor their look to, like, you know what I mean? Like if it's a man, maybe he cuts his beard, cuts his hair, maybe maybe gets dreads, whatever. If you like dreads, or if you like guys with buzz cuts or whatever, they're going to try to do that. They're going to try to like make themselves appeal how you would like them to look. You know what I mean? So maybe you guys are going out on the town or going somewhere because they're manipulating to get you guys to leave from the environment that you guys are familiar with. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, like if we're at work, after work, what you doing? You know what I mean? Or wherever we're at, like the intention is to try to get you guys to be close to each other so that they can talk with you guys. Definitely a shapeshifter. Definitely trying to get somewhere to build, build intimacy with y'all. Now, before I even go too far, let me just say this: for face value, we do have the Lovers in reverse and Queen of Wands. This could be a what do you call it? The second woman, the other woman. So they may, for some of y'all, they may like keep their options open. The next action may be to keep their options open and maybe go see somebody who they feel like is closer and not as far away. You know what I mean? So they may be trying to like get somebody like that around them or move in, or not, maybe not move, maybe move in, but like somebody else around them to spend time with them. You know what I mean? Like just somebody who maybe has that overindulgent spirit, that need for sex or that need for like intimacy. So they're used to having partners. So some of y'all, they may try to make it seem like they don't really want to have sex, but they do. It's on their mind. You know what I mean? But they're trying to manipulate an opportunity just to get you to hang around. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Leo, Taurus. What'd you say? We got 139 watching. Let's go. Thank you. All right. So it's going to be to flatter you too. So they're gonna probably be smelling good, looking good. Their intention is to try to get you to be tempted by their physical appearance. You know what I mean? So like you kind of feel like you can't really like contain yourself, or like they want you to feel just sexually attracted. They want you to feel hot and heavy around them. So they may be dressed up, like I said, dressed in a way where they feel like it's going to be appealing to you. That's what they're trying to figure out. Like, what's appealing to you? So I could become that. So they may be fishing, and like the conversations that they have are like, well, what was your past like? Or who'd you date before this? Or, you know what I mean? Like something like that. They're kind of curious about like what your past lovers, your past connections were. Who were you like? Who was your favorite ex? Who was your favorite sex partner? It's almost like that, like being nosy. They want the Gemini energy is just being nosy, and we got the Page of Swords in reverse. So the conversation is coming as them being nosy, asking a bunch of questions that probably don't matter, that they probably don't even care about, just trying to hold conversation, trying to see again, do you find me as equally attractive as I find you attractive? That's it. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they just want you to see them. Like, look at me. I look good, don't I? Yeah, hell yeah. Because we got Three of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles. They want to spend time around you. All right, and then Five of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. So they want to put in some effort, some time, or they just want to build up on whatever, however far y'all have already worked into the relationship. They want to build up on that. Like, yo, we've been doing this for a while. Let's take another step in this connection, which could be, I don't know. Maybe you guys never had sex, then it's like that. We'll have sex. Maybe you guys never went on a date, then we go on a date. Maybe you guys never went on a trip together, then we go on a trip. They kind of want to like expand it in that way where it can go to another level. They may also try to get you guys to like leave your friends behind or leave people behind, like keep people out of the business. They don't want people to know what you and them be talking about. You know what I mean? So like the conversation may be subtle. It may be like here and there. Not like, well, how do I explain it here and there? Like let's say I got people here in the house with me, because the Knight of Swords in reverse sometimes could be somebody who's afraid to talk to you in front of other people, or doesn't want to talk to you in front of other people. They doubt their words. And the Page of Swords could be somebody who's like shy too, or just can't find the words to say to you. So they may try to like get you guys to move away from friends, family, whoever's in the environment, so that you guys can talk one-on-one, because they want a one-on-one conversation. You know what I mean? Where they feel like they got your attention on them. You know what I mean? Where you're very attentive and not being distracted by other things that are going on. They want that. So that's their next intention. And this could just be like, maybe they go and then kind of give you a look like, yo, I'm about to go over here. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all about to go for like a smoke break or some shit like that. Or, I don't know, a little sippy sip, because the Temperance could be an overindulgent energy. So maybe it's to try to get you guys to overindulge. Most of y'all, it's just sex that they're trying to like strategize to have with you without saying it. You know what I mean? They just want to imply it by their behaviors and their mannerisms and the look, the eye contact. You know what I mean? So it could be a Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag. Okay. Sag. All right. So Sag. What's our next action towards y'all? Oh, we just hit 100? They just fell out. I guess I'm going to take them. I'm Let's see what it is. High Priestess in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Tower in reverse. So they're going to try to reveal parts of themselves that they really would have hid from you before, but they feel like eventually you're going to discover this about them. So some of y'all, they may tell you about some of their like situations, some of their like life experiences, or some experiences that they had that maybe they're afraid of sharing because they feel like it could sabotage the relationship. I guess they're testing to see how sturdy the connection is between y'all. You know what I mean? So they may reveal something to you that they feel like you're not aware of about them or about the situation at hand that maybe like they were telling you about. So we got Aries, Scorpio. So they may try to like make you realize something. Some of y'all, they're trying to make you feel like they're moving on, or that there's potential for them to move on, and that this situation may not turn out how you expect it to. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Death. So for some of y'all, they're going to be waiting on interactions, waiting on the next time for you guys to like maybe message them, interact with them. Because we got King of Swords. They're going to try to act like they don't really care, like they're not really like paying attention or noticing you guys. There may be a lot of people around, or maybe like it kind of gives the appearance of like not acknowledging you, looking away from you, acting nonchalant. With the Death here, I got them maybe more focused on like material, or more focused on like the opportunities that are being presented. So for some of y'all, the next action is just to observe you from a distance. Thank you so much, Marie. Ooh, piece of candy. Next action is just to observe you. Now, King of Swords could be somebody who talks a little critical, a little harsh. So some of y'all, they may try to like fuck with you in a way, but I get them maybe revealing something like maybe a little taboo towards you guys. Because it's maybe somebody who feels like you guys may be off limits to them, or like you're somebody else's guy, girl. Because the High Priestess in reverse could be a mistress. So some of y'all, that may be what it is. Like they may feel like you may be somebody else's guy or girl. Like they feel like you're very attractive. So like they don't really know like much about you. So like the intention is to maybe try to get a little bit of information about you without like asking. You know what I mean? King of Swords can be strategic. And now face value though, for some of y'all with this High Priestess in reverse, it's Nine of Wands, they're going to still try to fill out the situation between y'all. But they feel like eventually either one or two things going to happen. Either eventually you guys are going to start talking again, or eventually this is going to end and they'll be able to get over this and let it go. But right now it's like hampering them, and it's interfering with their other interactions, so like other relationships that they're trying to build, other connections that they come like that they get involved with. They don't go as far because you guys maybe didn't close out a pattern, or because they don't really know how you feel about them. Because this may be somebody who already kind of views you as like they're maybe not their usual type, but you just do it for them. With the High Priestess in reverse, you just do it for this person. Like in the Death is here, it's a Scorpio energy, so there's just some type of deep feeling of like intensity where they like you, they find you attractive, but maybe you're not like socially, what do you call like IG baddie, or like you're not whoever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, whoever the guys are that attractive, you know what I mean? You're not that, you know what I mean? You're not that person, but like they find you to be appealing. Like for them, you're the person that they like, you know what I mean? And they want to interact with you guys more, but they don't want to be the one to say that. With the King of Swords in reverse, they don't want to be the one to say that. So some of y'all, they're waiting on the opportunity for you guys to interact, or maybe be in the same space, or be around each other again. And then the next action is to kind of like be standoffish, or be like unsure about like approaching you, just kind of like observe you, but like act like I'm not observing you, act like I'm not observing you. You know what I mean? This could even sometimes be like just moving around you at times. Maybe socializing with other people. Maybe they give you a little ugly look at first or something like that, because the Nine of Wands could be somebody who's standoffish and gives that little ugly face. So they may just give you a little ugly face. But low key, this person is studying you guys, or this person is observing you guys, just not saying anything. Ooh, thank you so much. Piece of candy, $19.99. Thank you. All right, so I don't get them expressing their feelings. I just get you guys interacting with each other, and them trying to act like they're unbothered about you being around and not saying nothing to them. So it could be a Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. All right, so some of y'all, they may bring you some gossip, or bring you some type of rumors, or bring up some type of gossip or rumors, just to kind of like shake the dynamic up between y'all. Maybe they mention something that they heard from others. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I heard this. You know, it's kind of like just to try to see, like, if they can read you. Because there's somebody who feels like they can't read you. We got King of Swords in reverse, Empress in reverse, a High Priestess in reverse. They don't know how to read you. And they care a lot more than what they let on. With this King of Cups in reverse, they care a lot more than what they let on. So they may be trying to fill you out and see, like, who's interested in you, who's dating you, who, like, how many, they assume that you got a lot of people dating y'all, or you got a lot of people around y'all. So that's what it is. They want you to clear up the insinuations that they have about you, or what, or like this version that they imagined you to be. They want you to clear that up. Like, tell me more about yourself. They want to know more about you. You know what I mean? They're trying to learn you. That's what it is. They're trying to learn you because they feel like this was fated to happen. Like, eventually we were going to run into each other, or eventually we were going to get to this point. So they're kind of, I'm not going to say they're trying to force it, but they are kind of like pushing for it. You know what I mean? So they may, just like I said, reveal a part about themselves that they feel like you don't know, but you should know. You know what I mean? In an attempt to try to switch the dynamic in their favor. You know? They may also try to attach you guys to maybe do something to the connection where it's kind of ensuring that you had to stay around for a while. So I don't know. Maybe it has to do with money. Maybe it has to do with you guys going somewhere that you can't just like get up and leave. You know what I mean? Or maybe it has to do with like the interaction has to be like they want you guys to kind of have to hang around each other for a while, so that way they can really kind of like get the gist of you. Like, they want to be able to feel your energy. That's it. Like, this is somebody who needs to be like physically around you to be able to tell if you're into them, or be able to tell how you're feeling. Like, they want to check your emotional state, you know what I mean? Or they want you to check theirs. So they may kind of come off as like moody, or come off as like, you know, maybe annoyed about something else. It could be about you too, because maybe you're not giving them the attention, or maybe they're noticing how other people are giving you attention. So they may kind of like, you know, give this air of disdain at first. Like, oh, no, I'm not finna talk to you right now, or I'm not looking at you right now. It's like, I'm unbothered. I could care less. But really, genuinely want to say more to you. But it may be people with them. I think that might be the real issue. Like, there's people with me, so I can't really say what I want to say, or people in the background, so I can't really say what I want to say. You know what I mean? And they also kind of feel like they're crossing a line in some way. So either they're doing something behind somebody's back, or they feel like talking to you would be like you doing something, or somebody would be doing something behind somebody's back. They kind of assume that way. So maybe they are in a relationship, or they feel like you are. They just can't tell. That's really the big thing. They just can't tell. You know what I mean? It's like, I care a little bit more about like you than what I like, what I can let on, or what I can openly express. You know what I mean? Because you got a King of Cups here in reverse, which could be somebody who's married, possibly divorced or separated, but like they still interact with that partner. Maybe they still go on family functions and vacations or something like that, or maybe they have a kid together or something like that, or you guys have a kid together or something. It's something that's attached to you guys. They feel like they're going to try to use that, whatever you guys got. It could be a past history between y'all, like the past interactions that y'all had. They may try to bring those back up to try to rebuild the stability in the relationship. You know what I mean? But they may come off at first as like unsure, afraid of like bothering you. You know what I mean? So they'll just watch you from a distance at first and just see how you interact with everybody else. Notice that everybody else is interacting with you. You know what I mean? And then try to act like they're not paying you any attention. Oh, I don't even see you. But they be seeing you. They be seeing you because they see how everybody else interacts with y'all. So they can't help it. You know what I mean? So I think they're just gonna probably like watch out for you guys, because they feel like eventually you're gonna run into somebody else. You're gonna eventually have another relationship or another connection. So they're really just bracing themselves for that day when you guys finally decide to like let them go, or finally decide to end the relationship, or something like that, you know, or finally decide to like let go of the feelings and emotions that you guys have had for each other. They feel like eventually you're gonna see somebody else. So for the most part, they may just try to keep their distance from you and observe you, and like keep like vague conversations between you, you know what I mean, until they kind of sure that this is going to go work in their favor, because they don't feel like it'll work in their favor if they were to approach you, or if they were to like take action in the way that they want to. So could be a Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh yeah, Pisces. Nothing too exciting there. I'm gonna do another one. I don't know if I'm gonna do another one tonight. I may though, because this was not what I was expecting to be. I was thinking they'd be like, they about to come to your house, they about to get you naked, they about to do this and the third. They ain't doing shit that I thought they was gonna do. All right, so 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. All right, so they're gonna try to make you guys feel comfortable around them. Could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn. So some of y'all, they may try to. Well, Queen of Cups is inviting, so they can invite you to their house, or invite you to maybe share their space. They may just come off as a little bit more like nurturing and more receptive around you. So maybe they're more attentive and listening. Their next action, Queen of Cups though, is to try to give you love. Queen of Swords. All right, what's Queen of Swords in reverse? King of Swords. So they feel like you're a partner okay, we got Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra. So they're gonna talk shit to y'all. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, with the star, they're gonna talk shit to y'all. So they're gonna try to break a pattern that you guys, a pattern of behavior that you guys have had to try to renew the connection because we got the star here. So some of y'all, I want to say they're gonna try to show you guys their body, or they're gonna try to appeal to your senses. So this could be like scent, like actual smell. You know what I mean? This could be food. This could be appearance. This could be maybe an experience. You know what I mean? Like this could be them trying to get outside their comfort zone by like acting a little bit like unusual because it's Aquarius energy. But with the King of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse, it's somebody who feels like so you guys could be having maybe an ego battle then, or just not talking to each other. But like we notice each other, we have respect for each other. But like sometimes it could be like them talking shit. Queen of Swords could be bitchy, so it could be like you guys are talking shit, or just not talking to each other, but like staring at each other, or just not looking, like looking but not looking, but wanting to renew the connection. So maybe they just look at. So I almost kind of want to say maybe they just look at y'all's story, because we got the Ace of Cups here in reverse with the King of Swords. Kind of gives me like a no love lost for the Five of Pentacles. They may try to overlook you or act like they're not looking at you. Try to act as if they don't really care if this relationship starts or get off the ground or not. But I get them. So if this is like in person, this person's going to try to walk past y'all, walk where you guys can see them. They want you to visualize them. They want you to see them. So whoever this is wants y'all to physically see them. So maybe they post a picture. Maybe they FaceTime you. Maybe they call you. Because Queen of Swords, King of Swords could be talking. So like we could talk. But like if you talk to them, they're going to try to act like they didn't want to hear from you, or like they didn't want to talk to you. So the next action would be almost like I'm like you're bothering me, or like you're annoying me, but like no, not really. But it just seems like that. Like, oh, hey, like so they're gonna talk shit in some way, like, oh, you call me now, or oh, you text me now, or oh, you want to talk to me now, or something like that. They're intending to try to break some type of pattern that you guys got between y'all. And the Five of Pentacles is up right here with the Ace of Cups. So, like I said earlier, it could be like a no love loss. So if it was something that was going on between y'all, you guys are feeling maybe like bitter towards each other or feeling resentful towards each other. This person doesn't want to be the one to express that they're over that, or that they want to get, like, they want to end that. You know what I mean? So like they may just be around, but like not really say too much, not really keep the conversation going, but just want to be in your space, just want to be like observing you. So they may just watch you and just look, and not be the one that wants to say, hey, I want to talk, or hey, I'm happy to see you, or you know, because they will be happy to see y'all. We got the star here with the Hierophant. You know what I mean? So you're not really like your usual type, or this dynamic, whatever relationship that you guys have, it may not be the usual type. Because King of Swords, Queen of Swords, these are valiant, these are matches. So this person may feel like you're matching their vibe. You know what I mean? Like you're being vindictive. You know what I mean? You're playing the game like the way that they didn't expect you to play it. You know what I mean? So it could be strategic in the way where they kind of act like they don't care. They may start acting aloof, acting nonchalant towards you, and then just pop up out of nowhere, all excited, enthusiastic to see you. So it can also go that way too, because the Hierophant is just somebody who is rebellious, or does something non-traditional than what you're used to them doing. They break a pattern. So if normally I see you and I don't look at you, maybe today when I see you, I say, hey, what you doing? And then hold a conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Queen of Swords could be inquisitive, but it could also be nosy too. And the King of Swords could be nosy, but also acting like I don't really care. So the conversation that you guys have, this person doesn't really care. They just really want the renewal of the relationship. They really would like to be able to talk to you guys again and have the conversation going again, because they feel like you guys have left them behind, or left them out, or overlooked them, or something like that. So if you guys are like mad at each other right now, they would like to hear from you. I will say that. So, and then I got the Instagram guru, which with the star, which gives me that they're going to post online and either hope that you acknowledge them, or see them, or say something. They're hoping that you say something. They're hoping that you see something. You know what I mean? So they may be asking other people for advice. You know what I mean? I get online with the world here too. I get online. So like really their next action is just to observe you guys, just watch you guys, and kind of hope that you initiate. I'm back, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Somebody called me. All right. So yeah, that's about it. It's just somebody who I was say, I thought I just read sassy man, but I don't know if it's sassy. But maybe, or this person is going to be sassy in a way. Like maybe the way they talk to you comes off as like slightly annoyed, but they're really not annoyed. Like this is somebody who's really hoping that you would like initiate conversation or hold conversation with them. They want that. It's just their ego. Their pride is in the way at this moment. So this person doesn't want to be the one to like try to be the one to renew the connection because they feel like you don't care. You know what I mean? If you don't care, I don't care. So that's where y'all at with it right now. Like, you don't care, I don't care. You don't talk, I don't talk. Okay. But they really be hoping, please reach out, Capricorn. Please. Please be the initiator. Please be the grown woman or grown man in this situation. All right. They don't really want to be, they don't want to be independent of y'all. They don't really want to be away from y'all, if I'm just being honest. All right. So maybe they even try to spend more time with y'all by like talking about nothing. So like if you do talk to them, then they'll be acting like, oh, well, like they won't say don't go, but like you guys could talk about nothing. You guys could talk about the leaves falling. Hold on, let me turn this light on. You can't see me. Hold on. All right. So yeah, they may try to, talk about anything. Like if the leaves were falling, they'd be like, oh, the leaves, like, damn, these leaves is really falling. Like, who cares? They just want to talk. They just want to be able to renew the connection between y'all. Some of y'all is because of your body or your appearance, or some of y'all is because you guys become popular. Maybe you guys are around celebrity stars or your job or something like that. They want to talk now. But it's like they don't want to be the one. So they're waiting on you. So it could be a Libra, it could be a Cancer, it could be a Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. All right. They may also mention another relationship that you guys are in. So this may be them just fishing. That might be what it is. Maybe they're just fishing about another relationship that you guys are in. I did that. I did those. Did that. I guess we are going back to these. Okay. All right. So we was on Aquarius. All right. So Aquarius. The next action toward y'all. Would you say small TV? You said yep. You said yep. I'm looking real nice. Nuh-uh. Is you? But Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. They're gonna initiate with y'all. So they're gonna probably try to invite you guys. Queen of Cups. So they're gonna want you guys around them. So they may try to pretend that they need you. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. They're gonna find you attractive. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. So they're gonna probably pretend that they need you guys. They're gonna initiate and maybe try to make you feel bad. They miss y'all. That's their next action, is to try to make you feel like they miss y'all, but really they're inspired. So Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords is inspiration. What are they inspired by? That other people are giving to you guys, or other people are investing in you guys, or other people are seeing your value. So they're feeling like other people are seeing you guys worth something, or other people are like gearing up to try to like date you guys. So they may be feeling inspired now to like take action. So their next action is to try to be generous, or to try to give with a motive, though, Seven of Pentacles, to try to increase the quality of life around you. So try to make your experience or your time with them more feel like it was well spent. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Taurus, could be a Cancer. They're going to try to make you feel like your time with them was well spent. You know what I mean? Or like whatever you've invested into them, whatever you've given to them wasn't to like no avail. Like it was worth it. They want you to feel like it was worth it, investing into the relationship. So they may try to give to you. Maybe they try to like share some time, share some of their resources. Maybe even try to help you up in a way. Because I got Seven of Pentacles here from the Six of Pentacles. So they may try to level you up, or they're feeling like you would level them up with the Queen of Cups in reverse. They feel like they need you. Ten of Wands in reverse as a next action, to put a little bit of pressure on you, make you feel maybe obligated. They may want to make you guys feel obligated to keep them around. Yeah. They definitely want you guys to feel obligated to keep them around. So they're going to be generous with y'all as well. But with the Queen of Cups in reverse, they're generous because they may need you guys, or because they maybe miss you guys, or because they have feelings for you guys that they're not really ready to express just yet. So maybe they use money as the like go-between for them to come around. Like let's say, for instance, you run a business, they be like, oh, I'm gonna come get my hair done or some shit, or I'm gonna come buy some sodas from your house or whatever. Whatever you do, they may try to use business as a way of like getting closer to you, getting connected to you, because the Queen of Cups is manipulative. They see you as a trophy, or they see you as somebody who they be proud to have, or be proud to like put some type of energy, effort into the connection with. You know what I mean? But they don't want to seem super pressed though. That's a big thing. This is somebody who's very prideful with the Nine of Cups. They're very prideful, and they feel like you are too, because they feel like you're not really like pressed either to make anything happen between y'all. You know, because they feel like you got other people that are giving to you, or maybe they have other people giving to them. I don't know. They feel like you're not really pressed to make this go anywhere. So like they don't. Some of y'all, they want to make you feel obligated, but I really also others of you, they don't want you to feel obligated to maybe like satisfy them, but they will kind of give to you in that way anyway, because they want something from it. It's like I'm giving to get. So like I'm investing time, I'm investing resources, I'm investing time, energy. I'm showing up in a way to show you that I can be trusted. You know what I mean? But I also want you to kind of like need me, or I need you to like miss me when I'm not around, when I'm not doing this type of behavior, or when I'm not doing this for you. Like this is somebody who kind of wants to like safeguard their spot. So it's maybe like a mate guard where like they give just enough so that way you don't like see potential with anybody else. They're feeling inspired by the people that they think are giving to you guys. You know what I mean? And some of y'all, they feel like you guys are advancing, maybe in your career, or they feel like you guys are advancing, maybe material-wise, maybe physically-wise, because it's a pentacle, so maybe physically, maybe you guys are getting better at taking care of yourselves, because the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. So they are viewing you guys as a wish fulfillment, but they could just be maybe wanting to like show you off, or they may be seeing you guys as a trophy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they don't want to seem too pressed because they don't want to give up the advantage. I was gonna say the advantage, but it's not the advantage. 10 of Wands is an advantage. They don't want to give up the. They don't want to seem too excited. You know what I mean? Because like seeming too excited or too interested or too pressed or too, I don't know, like putting in too much effort too fast, they feel like would like turn you off. You know what I mean? They feel like it would close you off if they like show how interested or how excited they are to have you around, or to like be around you, or to like work with you, or to give to you, or to, you know what I mean, or to like get messages from you or pictures from you or whatever. You know what I mean? They try to kind of like act like it. I'm not gonna say they don't act like it's a bad thing, but it's like this person's technically getting impatient with like maybe like the little bit of time that you invest. Maybe you only give them a little bit of time. Maybe you only talk to them a little bit. Maybe you only text them a little bit. Maybe you only spend a little bit of time with them. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's been a while since you spent time with them. You know what I mean? Like they want you to feel like you need them around. Like they want you to have some type of emotional connection where if they're not around and you're not talking to them, or you're not hearing from them, or they're not giving to you, or they're not generous with you, how they've been, that you miss this, that you miss it. So their next action is to try to probably like feed you in a way where you become stable enough that like when I'm not around and I'm not here, you're gonna miss this. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're trying to show you. I'm the best that you probably. I'm not gonna say the best that you'll ever get, but that's what they want you to feel like. Like this may be the best that you can do. You know what I mean? You may be able to do better, but they want you to feel that way. You know what I mean? They want you to feel that they're genuinely there for you. So they may even be like acting like a motherly or a fatherly figure, and like, you know what I mean, just maybe being all over you, expressing like their feelings, like, and this could be like acting like they care more than what they really do. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I care a little bit more than what I do, but they don't really care that much. They just want to know if other people are investing or seeing the value in you like they do. Because if they do, then they're like, well, it may not be worth the effort of me keep like continuing to pursue this person or keep pushing in, because then they may close off. If they feel like somebody else is able to give you more than what they are, or if they feel like somebody is investing in you more than they are, they're just gonna close off. They're like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna keep my little money, or I'm gonna keep my little attention. You know what I mean? Like if other people are like running up to you, or other people are interacting with y'all, maybe I don't know if you guys are out in public or what, but the next action is just to try to get you to need them, because they feel like they're giving to you. Some of y'all that are feeding you, so maybe they give you food, or they ask for food. Maybe they beg for food. That might be it too. They may be begging for food, or begging for some type of like encouragement from you, some type of support from you, or something like that. They're looking for reassurance. That's what they're looking for from you. They're looking for reassurance that you appreciate them, that you value them, that you see their potential. You know what I mean? So that's their next action. As far as like physical, no real actions. They're just somebody who's very prideful and just like expecting you to take action, expecting you to initiate, or expecting to hear from you, expecting you to be generous. They're used to other people giving to them. That's what it is. This person is used to other people giving to them, other people reaching out to them, So like this is somebody who maybe gets a little upset when you're not reaching out, when you're not like focused on them, or you have other things, other options that you could be focused on. You're like, that's not how it goes, Aquarius. That's not it. So I don't get them doing anything other than obsessing about it, obsessing and thinking about you, but never really saying it. Just, I don't want to seem like I'm too pressed. I don't want to seem like I want this too much. That's it. That's really it. So it could be a Sag, could be a Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Taurus, Cancer. All right, some of y'all, they may buy you something like expensive, take the tag off it. So they may buy you something expensive and take the tag off so you don't know how much it really costs. If they try to gift you something, it may have been kind of cheap too. Whatever they got you might actually be kind of cheap, but they don't want you to know that. That's why I was kind of feeling that vibe. Like this may be somebody who's a little frugal, because the 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This may be somebody who's frugal or doesn't want to spend a whole lot of money if you're not that interested or not that excited or that passionate about that person. So that's what you need to know, Aquarius. All right, I guess we'll get back on these. All right, so Pisces. Pisces, what are the next actions towards you? Knight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, again. All right, so they're going to probably try to bring up a conversation that you guys never finished. All right. This could be just some messaging you. It could be a bunch of messages, too, with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. It could be a bunch of messages. Six of Swords. They're just going to try to hold general conversation between y'all. Some of y'all, they're going to try to come visit you guys, or they're going to try to travel. Now, some, the obvious here, but I was going to say the obvious, which is the Queen, with this, the Six of Swords, would be normally they're going to move on. But with the King of Wands here, with the King of Wands just came out, they're going to try to transition the relationship between y'all through conversation. Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords is just them talking about anything, because it's the Knight of Swords in reverse. So they're just going to talk about anything, whatever they can to hold conversation with y'all. Sometimes it can just be like mindless talking. All right, could be a Libra, could be a Taurus. They're going to try to be as appealing as possible, because we got the Libra, we got the Empress, and we got the King of Wands. They're going to try to be as appealing as possible. You know what I mean? So they may try to catch your attention, maybe try to get you guys to transition the connection or transition the conversation to like being more about what they want to talk about, because they find you to be super appealing. Very, oh, we got the devil here. They find you to be very attractive. So they may be trying to tempt you guys to, again, spend time with them. Maybe date, go out, go somewhere, travel on a trip, something like that. They may kind of like lead the conversation in a way where at first it just seems like they're not talking about anything. And then next thing you know, they're going to tell you, maybe they tell you about a trip. Maybe they tell you about what's been going on since you guys haven't been talking. Because the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Swords could be like you guys haven't been talking. Or you guys have an issue talking to each other, getting through to each other. So with the Knight of Swords and that Ten of Swords earlier, they're trying to get past that. Whatever obstacle or whatever blockage or whatever difficulty y'all were having, they're trying to like weave through the complexity of the connection. They're trying to weave through whatever issues or whatever problems they may have had. Maybe they have their own stress so they may even say that. Because the Knight of Swords can sometimes be somebody who's misleading. Sometimes they be a liar. You know what I mean? Sometimes they can just be somebody who also gives mixed signals. So they may give mixed signals where they start talking and talking a lot, but it'd be about nothing. Like baseless shit. You know what I'm saying? But in an intent to try to move the connection forward. So I think they may try to come over or spend time. You know what I mean? Like they just want to talk about nothing. Some of y'all, they just want you to see them. I really get that. Like they just really want you to see them. They find you sexually desirable with the devil here and the moon. They obsess about you guys. But they don't want to like, they just want you to, maybe that's what they want. They want to tempt you guys, maybe to have sex. They want you to see them as their ideal partner. So their next action is to like talk in a way that makes it seem like things are going smoothly for them, that things are going better for them. It could be misleading because maybe it is, maybe it isn't, you know what I mean? Maybe they could be telling you that they just recently ended a relationship, because that could be a lie, but it could be the truth too. But like, I kind of feel like, because the devil is giving that third person party here. So maybe if they don't deal with that person, they may have just not had sex with them today. That might have been what they mean. But like they may have like other partners. I kind of get the vibe with the King of Wands and the devil and the moon in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Empress. This person may have other choices or other options, or they feel like you do. So that's why they're pursuing you guys. So the next action would be to like maybe take charge, to assert themselves and try to lead the conversation in the direction that they want it to go in. You know what I mean? So some of y'all is a callback, because the Six of Swords can be also like going back over where we were at once before. So it could be like a call back. Maybe you didn't call them. Maybe you call them, then they call you back. So I kind of get that vibe. All right, they may try to get you guys to drink, smoke. Like they want you guys to be under the influence so that they can spend time with you. Ace of Swords is in reverse, so that means they're not going to tell you what their true intentions are. And when I seen that Knight of Swords earlier, that lets me know that they're going to try to lead you astray with the conversation, because the conversation that they were calling doesn't really have any real purpose for calling. We're just calling. We're just talking. I just want to talk. That's all it is. This person just want to talk. They find you appealing. You're attractive. You're sexy. And if they can talk you into coming over and like getting nasty with them, or coming over, drinking, smoking, spending time, then that's what they're going to do. That's what the whole intention is behind this. Like, if you will come over and hang out and spend some time with me, then yeah. Some of y'all, they do intend to try to figure out how to keep you stuck on them. Like, maybe they have to gift you stuff. Maybe they have to, like, maybe buy you expensive gifts. Maybe they have to, I don't know. They're trying to figure out what would trigger you to stay, or what would trigger your abandonment issues, like where you wouldn't want to be without them. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's obsessed about, like, how can they possess you? How can they control you? So it may be by tempting you, either showing you their body, showing you material, showing you some type of success, telling you about how things that went well before you, or things that went well recently for them, or something like that. Maybe they want you to see how things are going well for them. The intention is to get your attention on them. So the next action is, like, you know, Empress is not an action-based card. King of Wands can be, because he does take action on things he wants. But the thing that they're trying to do is just have the conversation between y'all flow more smoothly. So that way they can be comfortable enough around you to maybe, like, tempt you, or to make you feel intoxicated. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like they want y'all drinking, smoking, doing something so that they can have you intoxicated under them. Now, some of y'all, they may be trying to, like, get freaky, where they try to bite that thing. Or they're trying to get some head or some shit. They try to do something. Because we got the moon here, which is, like, secretive, but I get, like, a sexual, secretive type of energy. So their next action is to try to talk the conversation into leading into something maybe more sexual, or leading into something a little bit more toxic, or leading into something that's a little bit more that they're interested in talking about. That's what I'll say. Something that they're really interested in talking about. They don't want to talk about whatever they're talking to you about. They're just talking to burn time. So their next action is to try to talk in a way where either you come and spend time with me and we do something physical, sexual, smoking, drinking, or something like that. They're going to try to tempt you. So they may be like, come over, come hang out. Something through conversation. Conversation. They just want you to see them. They want to see you. They find you to be their ideal partner, and they're trying to get you guys to settle down, or they're trying to get you guys to feel comfortable enough where you won't want to be without them, and it becomes a codependent relationship where they have a lot more influence, a lot more control over you, a lot more say-so in your life. That's their next actions. So you may get an invite from this person, but it may be kind of vague or open. It's an open offer. That's what it is. It's an open offer or open invite or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's vague. You got to read deeper into the details. You got to read deeper into what they're saying, because they're insinuating. Like, they may make it seem like it's a no, but it's a yes. So that's what I need you to know. Like, it may seem like nah, or I can't do that, but it's a yes. You just gotta, I guess you just gotta see, maybe you gotta look at this person, maybe, or you gotta feel the vibe, because the moon is here, which means you have to trust your intuition, trust your instincts in the moment. How does it feel? You need to trust how it feels, and that's how they want to do. So that's why they need y'all around, and maybe that's why they're trying to get you guys inebriated, or trying to get you guys high, drunk, or whatever, or trying to get you guys in, like, a good mood, which could just, like, maybe they play music, maybe they put your favorite movie on, or maybe they get you snacks that you like. You know, they're trying to get you as comfortable as possible so that sex can like happen in this situation, or so that you feel tempted to, like, spend time with them, you know what I mean, without really having any plans or having any, maybe they try to get you to drop your plans too. I think that might be what it is. They try to get you to drop your plans for theirs. Like, oh, you was going to do that? Well, just come with me. Like, they may try to get you to come with them or some shit like that, or do something with them where you're having to spend time, because they want to show people that they with you, or that they know you, or that you guys are together, or something like that. They kind of want to keep you off limits to other people. That's the intention, to keep other people from, like, being able to possess you in the way that they have you, because they want to have ultimate power over you, or ultimate control over you, where it's like they're able to pull the strings when they feel like it. You know what I mean? She don't answer the phone when you call, but she answer when I call. You know what I mean? Like, that type of shit. She don't send you no pictures, but she send me pictures. You know what I mean? Or he don't give you no money, but he give me money. Like, they want that. They want that, like, special, like, the special privileges. So this person may give you special privileges that they wouldn't give to other people. That might be how they try to show you that you're more important than others, because they intend to try to show you that you're more important than the others around y'all. All right, so it could be a Libra, Taurus. They're going to dress up really nice for y'all. like in a very appealing or sexual way. So some of y'all, they may be naked, or they may have like lingerie if it's a woman, or whatever. They may try to like show you something to tempt you. Maybe it's like a silhouette or something. I don't know. Maybe they try to wear sweatpants, try to like entice you in that way. Like they're trying to entice you, right? So this could be shorts, maybe slides. You know how we wear the shorts to slide with the white beater. Maybe she got the small shorts, the little booty shorts, the Skims or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to tempt you in that way. So it could be a Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's gonna be a picture. They're gonna post a picture, y'all. They're gonna post a picture, or they're gonna try to send you a picture. Cause I got the sun here with the Ace of Swords, which is a message, and what it contains could be a picture. Maybe they're trying to get you to smile. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe they're trying to take a picture with you, something along the lines of that. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces. All right, that's that for that. Well, we're gonna see how these all play out. You said I just sent them a message with a picture. What you sent them, a reel? Oh, you sent them. You said I sent them a message for his mental health. Okay, well that makes sense. Look at that. Next action, send a picture. All right, y'all. So I'm fitting to get going. I gotta cook up this chicken. I made some some chicken thighs because they be so juicy. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. Cook up some broccoli, and then that'll be my dinner for. Well, I got ground turkey already made for dinner. So. But the chicken gonna be for this week though, because I'm gonna make it with chicken salad. I'm gonna make it with like salad. It's actual salad. So I cook up some cucumbers, and I do some onions, some red onions and some white onions, and then I put in some cucumbers, and then some arugula, some spinach, some lettuce, and then chop up that chicken that I cook. Ah, damn! I be feeling so healthy, y'all. I be feeling so healthy. Right after I eat it too, I'm like, yeah, I'm really on my shit today. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get loose. Y'all have a great night tonight. If I do show back up tonight, which I don't know, if I do show up, it'd be like a 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock thing, 1 a.m. or so. So if y'all be surprised, don't be surprised if you see me late night. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all. I'm out of here. What you say? We said what? You said, but you was on point, handsome. Oh, thank you so much, FK Slay. You are beautiful yourself. You needs to know it. All right. You signing up? What you signing up for? Oh, you just see my signing class. Hey, and I'm gonna have to I'm gonna probably push that class back a little bit, probably to like June, because May. I don't know. I jumped a little early. What it was? I jumped a little early. What I did was. I kind of assumed I was going to do 4 classes, but that's a lot. And then everybody's not going to need the same amount of information. So all I need is a beginner class and then my other little class. So I was just working on that. So that's really all it's going to be is 2 classes. So instead of 4, and in that case, I didn't have to do as much work as I felt I needed to do. So anyway, I'll tell y'all more about it later. I'm going, y'all. Y'all have a great night.